They say when the mountains call, you must go. But sometimes the mountains harbor secrets that can chill your soul. Nestled in the heart of Russia, slicing through the vast unyielding landscape, we find the Ural Mountains, a formidable natural barrier between Europe and Asia. These mountains are as beautiful as they are ruthless, especially during the harsh winter months. The snow blankets everything, creating a picture of serene yet deadly beauty. The temperatures drop far below freezing and the winds howl like famished beasts, transforming the tranquil snowscape into an arena of survival. In the midst of this raw, untamed wilderness, there lies a particular pass. Known as the Dyatlov Pass, it's a place that whispers tales of mystery and dread. Named after Igor Dyatlov, the leader of a group of hikers who dared to venture into this harsh landscape in the dead of winter, this pass holds a chilling tale. In the winter of 1959, 9 experienced ski hikers embarked on a journey into the Ural Mountains. These were not your average thrill seekers. They were seasoned hikers from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, young, energetic, and full of life. Their goal was to reach Otorten, a mountain 10 kilometers north of the site of their unfortunate demise. They were well prepared, equipped with the knowledge and tools necessary to survive in the unforgiving winter wilderness. They started with enthusiasm, aiming for adventure, but fate had other plans. These were not just any thrill seekers, these were seasoned hikers, well-versed in the rigors of the Ural Mountains. They set out on their journey, the cold wind biting at their faces, but their hearts warm with the thrill of the adventure to come. Their leader, Igor Dyatlov, was a 23-year-old radio engineering student from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. He was a man of courage and intellect, a natural-born leader. His team comprised of 7 men and 2 women, all of whom were experienced Grade 2 hikers with ski tour experience and would be receiving Grade 3 certification upon their return, the highest certification available in the Soviet Union, and it required candidates to traverse 200 kilometers. They were prepared, they were capable, they were ready. Their plan was simple. They were to reach Otorten, a mountain 10 kilometers north of the site of their unfortunate end. It was a journey they had made before, a journey they were well prepared for. Their packs were filled with the necessary provisions, their bodies conditioned for the harsh Russian winter. They were no strangers to the cold, to the snow, to the treacherous beauty of the Ural Mountains. They kept detailed diaries and cameras, documenting their journey, their camaraderie, their high spirits despite the harsh conditions. They were more than just a group of hikers. They were friends, comrades, united by their love for adventure and the great outdoors. The photographs, now a chilling testament to their journey, show smiling faces, playful poses, a group of young adventurers blissfully unaware of the fate that awaited them. The last entry in their diary, dated the 1st of February, 1959, spoke of their plans to cover the remaining distance the next day. They were so close to their goal, so close to the end of their journey. But as the saying goes, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Little did they know, the real mystery was just about to begin. The hikers were due back, but they never returned. They vanished into the cold, thin air. In the wake of their expected return, silence was all that greeted the waiting families and friends. The laughter and camaraderie that once filled the air had been replaced by an eerie quietude that sent chills down the spine of every onlooker. The group had simply disappeared, swallowed by the unforgiving wilderness of the Ural Mountains. Concern quickly turned into alarm, and a search and rescue operation was promptly launched. As the days turned into weeks, hope dwindled, but the searchers, fueled by a desperate need for answers, trudged onwards. Then, the first breakthrough came. In a desolate expanse of snow, they stumbled upon the hikers' campsite, but it was far from the welcoming sight they had hoped for. The tent, once a symbol of shelter and camaraderie, was grievously damaged, slashed open from the inside. It stood in the snow like a ghostly sentinel, its torn canvas flapping eerily in the icy wind. It was a chilling tableau that seemed to echo the terror of its last inhabitants. Scattered around were the group's belongings, left behind as if in a hurry. Food, cooking utensils, and clothing lay abandoned, a grim testament to a hasty, frantic departure. The scene, was eerily silent, the elements having swallowed all but the wind's mournful howl. The sight sent a shiver down the spines of the search party. The grim realization dawned on them that they were not just dealing with a simple case of lost hikers. Something had driven the experienced group to abandon the safety of their tent, to flee into the deadly cold, leaving their belongings behind. As they delved deeper into the white wilderness, they made the most unsettling discovery of all. The bodies of the hikers, frozen and lifeless, were found scattered across the snow. Their final resting place was as enigmatic as the circumstances surrounding their ill-fated journey. The mystery was far from over. It had just begun. And there they were, scattered across the snow, lifeless. What they found next shook them to their core. The rescuers' discovery of the hikers' bodies was the first layer of a deeply perplexing enigma. They were scattered around the campsite in various stages of undress. It was a sight that could chill even the most seasoned investigator to the bone. But the chill of the scene was only the beginning of the mystery. The bodies bore injuries that were, quite frankly, inexplicable. Some hikers had sustained horrific internal injuries, while others had none at all. One of the women, Lyudmila Dubinina, was found with her tongue missing, a detail that has haunted the case for decades. Yet, bizarrely, there were no external wounds that could account for such severe internal damage. It was as if they had been subjected to a high-pressure shockwave. The state of undress in which some of the bodies were found added yet another perplexing layer to the mystery. It was midwinter in the Ural Mountains, with temperatures plummeting well below freezing. Why would experienced hikers venture out into the bitter cold barely clothed? This strange behavior is often associated with paradoxical undressing, a phenomenon seen in cases of severe hypothermia where the victim, disoriented and confused, begins to feel inexplicably hot and removes their clothing. The strangeness did not stop there. When the bodies were examined, traces of radiation were detected on their clothing. This detail, perhaps more than any other, has fueled the fire of speculation and conspiracy theories. Was this simply a group of hikers who tragically succumbed to the harsh elements? Or was there something more sinister at play? A post-mortem examination revealed that 3 of the hikers had died from fatal injuries, while the others had apparently perished from hypothermia. But the question remained, what could have inflicted such injuries? There were no signs of struggle, no evidence of an animal attack, and no indication of a violent encounter with another human. The injuries were so severe that they were compared to those sustained in a car crash. The authorities, after a thorough investigation, concluded that a compelling natural force had caused the hikers' deaths. But what natural force could inflict such injuries and leave no trace? What could prompt experienced hikers to abandon the safety of their tent, undress, and wander into the freezing wilderness? The more the investigators delved into the evidence, the more perplexing the case became. The bizarre state of the bodies, the inexplicable injuries, the undressed state of the hikers, and the radiation detected on their clothing, all of it pointed to a mystery that seemed to defy all logical explanation. It was as if some compelling natural force had played a cruel game. The official report left more questions than answers. That's often the case with mysteries, isn't it? The Dyatlov Pass incident, with its eerie circumstances and inexplicable evidence, led to an official conclusion that was as nebulous as the swirling snowstorms in the Ural Mountains. The investigation determined that a compelling natural force had caused the deaths of the 9 ski hikers. But what does that mean? And why were the bodies found in such peculiar conditions? Over the years, the Dyatlov Pass incident has spawned countless theories, each attempting to explain the unexplainable. Some of these are grounded in natural phenomena, while others veer into the realm of the supernatural, or even the extraterrestrial. One of the most oft-cited theories is that of an avalanche. The idea is that the hiker's tent was swept away by a sudden snowslide, causing them to flee in panic, inadequately dressed for the harsh weather. However, this theory fails to account for the peculiarities of the injuries, some of which were severe internal trauma inconsistent with an avalanche. Another theory proposes that the hikers fell victim to hypothermia and paradoxical undressing, a phenomenon where individuals in the late stages of hypothermia remove their clothes due to a false sensation of warmth. Yet, this doesn't explain the presence of high levels of radiation found on some of the hikers' clothes. In the darker corners of speculation, some suggest the hikers stumbled upon a secret Soviet military test. Theorists suggest that the hikers might have seen something they weren't supposed to, leading to their elimination. It's a chilling thought, but it's largely unsubstantiated, and again, the complex injuries and radiation levels remain unexplained. Then there are the extraterrestrial theories. Some point to the strange orange spheres reported in the sky in the region around the time of the incident. Could the hikers have had a fatal encounter with beings from another world? It's a theory as vast and mysterious as the cosmos itself. There's also the theory of infrasound caused by the wind funneling down the pass, creating a phenomenon known as the Kármán vortex street. This could have induced panic in the hikers, causing them to flee their tent. Yet this theory, like all the others, leaves many questions unanswered. Each theory, in its own way, attempts to piece together the puzzle of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Yet none of them can fully account for all the evidence. And none of them can truly explain what happened that fateful night in the Ural Mountains. And so, the mystery persists, capturing our imaginations and sending chills down our spines. Yet none of these theories could entirely explain the baffling evidence. Such is the enduring enigma of the Dyatlov Pass incident, a mystery that continues to baffle and intrigue us to this day. Decades have passed, but the mystery remains. As the years roll on, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to captivate, perplex, and bewilder researchers, adventurers, and armchair detectives alike. It's an enigma, wrapped in a riddle, shrouded in the icy mists of the unforgiving Ural Mountains. The incident, named after the group's leader, Igor Dyatlov, is a chilling tale of 9 seasoned ski hikers who set out on a winter adventure in 1959, only to meet their untimely and inexplicable demise. While the official investigation concluded a compelling natural force was responsible, the many peculiarities surrounding this case have led to countless theories and speculations. Despite the passage of time, the intrigue surrounding this unsolved mystery has not waned. In fact, it's intensified. Every year, new expeditions brave the harsh conditions of the Urals to visit the site of the Dyatlov Pass. They come in search of answers, but often leave with only more questions. In recent years, some intriguing developments have emerged. In 2020, a new investigation was launched by the Russian authorities, reigniting the interest in this cold case. The official report, released in 2021, concluded an avalanche was the most likely cause of the hikers' deaths. Yet, this has done little to quell the speculation. Critics argue that the avalanche theory fails to account for the strange circumstances and bizarre injuries suffered by the hikers. The mystery of the Dyatlov Pass has also permeated popular culture, inspiring books, movies, and documentaries. It's become a staple in the world of true crime and mystery, a symbol of the relentless human quest for truth, even in the face of the inexplicable and the unknown. Yet, despite the numerous investigations, the countless theories, and the fervent public interest, the truth of what happened on that fateful night in the Dyatlov Pass remains elusive. The mountains, it seems, are reluctant to give up their secrets. But perhaps that's the allure of the Dyatlov Pass incident. It's a reminder of the inherent unpredictability of nature, the fragility of human life, and the enduring appeal of a good mystery. It's a testament to our insatiable curiosity, our need to make sense of the senseless, to find answers where there appear to be none. As we continue to probe, to question and to explore, the Dyatlov Pass incident serves as a chilling reminder of the mysteries that still exist in our world. It's a haunting echo from the past that continues to resonate, a puzzle that refuses to be solved, a story that refuses to be forgotten. So what really happened on that fateful night in the Dyatlov Pass? The mountains keep their secrets well.